5 common problems that you might face in Fortnite and how to solve them. That's what we're going to talk about today. I've thought about making a video for several of these common issues, but I decided it'd be better to compact them all into one comprehensive guide. For those who don't know me, I'm Zulushi, and let's get right into the video. Problem number 1, you get cold hands while gaming. This used to be the most annoying problem for me. I find that when my hands get cold while gaming, not only is it uncomfortable, but my hands feel sluggish and slow to react. My aim also gets shaky on top of that. If you suffer from cold hands, fear not, because your boy Zulu's got you. Solution 1 is to get over your nerves with a lot of practice. I'm not a doctor, but here's a basic explanation. When you're super nervous and stressed out, your body's fight or flight response can draw blood away from your extremities and into more vital areas. This leaves you with cold hands. So if you think it's your nerves giving you cold hands, you have to find a way to overcome them. The best way to do this is to continually place yourself in situations that stress you out in game until they don't seem as daunting. If endgame stress you out, practice a ton of scrims. If mid-game fights stress you out, practice W keying in arena, and so on. After you get enough practice in for the situations that stress you out, you should be able to face them calmly and with confidence, and hopefully without cold hands. Another cause for cold hands is the sedentary nature of gaming. When you're playing hours of Fortnite, you're not moving your body around to get your blood flowing. To combat this, try getting up every couple of games, walk around, maybe do some push-ups, jumping jacks, or burpees, anything really to get your blood flowing and your heart rate up a bit. Another fix I found is using an arm sleeve on my mouse hand. I made a video a while ago to find out if gaming arm sleeves are actually worth it, and I'll have it linked if you're curious. One of the pros I found, however, was that the compression arm sleeve kept my hand noticeably warmer than usual, so it might be worth trying one out if the other solutions don't work for you. Problem number 2, you have trouble focusing while playing. If you zone out while playing or have poor awareness in game, these solutions may help. Make sure you're getting enough sleep every night. Studies show that sleep deprivation leads to lower levels of alertness and concentration, as well as slower reaction times. So don't sacrifice sleep for practice, and make sure you're well rested to keep your senses sharp. Another problem is actually having trouble visually focusing on your screen. Long sessions staring at a screen can tire your eyes out and make it hard to focus. I actually found that blue light glasses really help out. Initially, I thought the trend of blue light glasses was just a scam marketed towards gamers, but after I tried them out, I found that they truly help reduce eye strain during long gaming sessions. They're definitely worth a try if you feel that your eyes are consistently strained while playing. Problem number 3, you have a bad mentality and you feel like raging all the time. I found this the most difficult thing to overcome, especially in competitive game modes. One of the worst mindsets to have is that of blaming all of your mistakes on something else, eliminating your own responsibility. SMGs are broken. Well, it's not like you can't use them too. My shotgun hit for nothing. I'm sorry, my friend. You just have bad aim. I got lobby focused. You probably made a bad rotation. This guy's cheating. No, he's probably just better than you. You guys get the idea, and I could keep going on with these excuses you've probably heard. When you play the blame game and don't take responsibility for your mistakes, it's super easy to just give up and rage because you were just unlucky, right? Wrong. You have to start owning up to your mistakes in game. Every time you die, take a moment to think about what actually happened and what you could have done better. Chances are it'll be obvious. You might have missed a shot, took a 50-50, or something along those lines. The best mindset is to believe that you have control and responsibility over every choice you make in game. There's a psychological concept called the locus of control, and we can relate this to Fortnite. Players who don't take responsibility for their mistakes have what's called an external locus of control. They place all responsibility on external factors, such as bad luck. Players who take responsibility and own up to their mistakes have what's called an internal locus of control. They believe that they have control and can affect the outcome of every situation. Studies consistently show that people with an internal locus of control are more motivated. So, if that didn't make sense or you zoned out, here's a quick summary. It's proven that if you believe you're responsible for the outcome of a situation, it's easier to stay motivated and not give up. So take responsibility in game. Problem number 4, you're practicing but not improving. You've probably heard the saying, practice makes perfect, but somehow certain people can practice for hours and not get any better. There's a more accurate version of this saying, which is perfect practice makes perfect. If the practice itself is sloppy and ineffective, it won't help you increase your skills and make you a better player. For instance, you can 1v1 your friend who plays casually and destroy them over and over again. With this type of practice, you won't be punished for your mistakes and you'll be able to get away with 50-50s and other bad plays. This will reinforce bad muscle memory and not lend you any improvement. I'm not saying to ditch your friends and only play with sweats, but generally, you should use your dedicated practice time to play with people who are at or above your own skill level. For another example, you can't crank in creative and do the same high ground retake for an hour straight and expect to become a mechanical demon. You'd be better off practicing new building and piece control techniques that you aren't yet comfortable with. In short, what you think is practice might not be helping you improve. Try to challenge yourself and not just stick to routines within your comfort zone. Remember, this perfect practice might not always be fun, but it's more likely to help you improve. Problem number 5, you want to get better, but you're not enjoying the game. If I just started playing Fortnite, I think that this might be the biggest issue for me. Whether you're a noob or a sweat, it seems like there's always players that have an edge and can best you in fights. Getting repeatedly destroyed can be pretty depressing and demoralizing. Every time I get down and feel like I'm not improving, I go watch my gameplay from a couple of months back. When I do this, I can see the stark differences compared to my current gameplay, and I realize that I've improved tremendously. For some reason, it's super easy to discredit all of your progress. This technique of comparing your old and current gameplay can really help boost your confidence and motivation to improve. Another thing to keep in mind is that the more you improve, the more fun you'll have in game. You'll lose less fights, you'll hit more clips on little Timmies, and generally, you'll just have a better time. Last of all, it's okay to take a break, because burnout is a real thing. If you're grinding like crazy and having a terrible time of it, just take a break for a week. You won't lose your skills or anything, but when you come back, you should feel refreshed after you've had a nice mental reset. Alright, so there are 5 of the most common problems in Fortnite and how to fix them. If you're struggling with anything in particular, let me know in the comments and I'll do my best to give you some advice. Right now, I'm trying to get my stream poppin', so drop by if you want to hang out and join the community. You know the deal, like the video if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, and use code Zulushi in the item shop to support me. See you guys later.